Since we are discussing the problems in today's hip hop community, whether it be mainstream or underground, in your opinion, your personal take, what is the major problem within the industry?
I mean, for me, everything starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at the whole hip hop game, but here in LA, because we're, you know, it's LA, New York, and Miami. Like, you know, there's in the South, there's so many hot spots.
Texas, Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, they're all spots within themselves. But like, people in Europe dream of coming to LA and seeing that big ass building. You know what I'm saying? Dream of going to New York, catching the subway. They dream of that shit. So, and for hip hop too, like that's where you go to become famous or whatever. So, the problem here at home, and it's everywhere too, it's like a fucking virus, is pay to play. And at first, I mean, fuck, there was payola back in the day where, you know, you bring a brown paper bag full of money and they play your fucking record, you know what I'm saying? But then it got into performances. And when it started off in like rock. So you get a rock band, a 6-member band to sell 10 tickets a pop, bring their family members, friends, whatever, to see them perform, and they open up for, you know, Metallica or whoever. It was a little bit easier because there's 6 of you. So getting rid of 60 tickets ain't a problem, 10 apiece, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a band and you suck, we're gonna know. If that motherfucker can't play the guitar, we're gonna know. If he fucks up the drums, we're gonna know. If dude can't sing, we're gonna know. Well, that shit came into hip hop. And when it came into hip hop, you get one rapper who probably don't even got a fucking DJ. And now the motherfucker is rapping on his vocals, no fucking DJ, and he's gotta sell 80 tickets. And who's he bringing to the show? Because they sure aren't the fucking hip hop fans. Because if you look, they're co-workers, they're his mom, his dad, his aunts, his uncles, his cousins, people that got their hands in their fucking pockets, looking around. They don't even know who Ill Bill is. They're looking around, they don't give a shit. They're waiting for him to go on. When he goes on, yay, they're proud of him. Show's over, he does it again. And his ego gets bigger and bigger because now he's opened up for Ill Bill, for Jizza, for this one, for that one. And these promoters aren't putting a filter on it. They're not saying, you know what, you suck, dude. I don't care if you sell 800 tickets. You suck, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that. So, because there's no filter, they let all the fucking amateurs in. And I'm born and raised in LA. So it sucks, yo, that I see this shit. And even with DJs, you know what I'm saying? DJs, how the fuck you gonna book a DJ for a show like that and you got 28 rappers on the bill? When's he gonna spin? What's he gonna play? I've been to shows where the DJ will play a verse and a hook from a song. All right, bring it to the stage. Da, da, da. I've hosted shows like that. And it's fucking sad because the people that are in the audience walk away and they're just disappointed. It's not a good experience. So we're just constantly hurting ourselves on all levels. You know what I mean? So pay to play, that shit's bad.
It sucks because they derail from what the true meaning of the industry should be, you know what I mean? And being Latino to another Latino, I've noticed that now Latinos are sticking together more and merging and helping each other outside that certain thing that we just discussed becomes oblivious, you know, no longer exists. But I have seen it for myself as well, where they pay to play, and in reality, they don't get nothing in return for it.
You're not making any new fans, bro. I mean, think about it. By the time you go on, those other 5 people that rap before you, all their people left. So you're rapping for your mom and your aunt and your dad, and you know, people that are just doing it to kind of like keep you off the streets. When you probably should be going to school to become a doctor, you know, do something that's really important. But you want to be on stage rapping about all the bitches you fuck and all the weed you smoke, lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And I think the media plays a big part in that. Just simply because that's what they feed them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you'll rap, make 1-2 hits, and you no longer need a degree. And a lot of kids derail from that, you know?
See, and for me too, like, I don't expect to make millions of dollars off of rap. Like, that's retarded. That shit don't happen anymore. You know what I mean? But I would like to make some money doing what I like to do and investing. I know that, you know, there's other ways to make money that are legal. You know what I'm saying? I could start my own clothing brand. I could open up a donut shop, open up a liquor store, a car wash. I could employ people that don't have opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that. So I don't expect to become a fucking billionaire off of rap. You know, look at Jay-Z, look at 50, like those dudes got smart. They started doing things outside of hip-hop.
That's how we spoke, from who you work with, what you do. Besides the whole hip-hop thing, what else is affiliated with Pawz One? Promote, marketing?
I mean, I pretty much just stick to rapping. I don't really try to make beats. I don't want to open a marketing company. I don't want to do nothing like that. I'd like to, but I'm not in a position yet where I could launch a company like that and provide services or whatever. So I mainly just focus on being an artist. But the thing now is you have to know all aspects. It's like when you work for a company, if you get hired, the power goes out. You have to know where to turn the fucking switch back on. You know, if there's a problem with the plumbing and you know plumbing, you can fix that. If you got a meeting with the CEO of another company, you can handle that too. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to handle all aspects from the ground floor all the way to the top. And that makes you a more valuable player too, because if you get picked up by another team that has a lot of outlets and they got a budget, you're fucking unstoppable. You're on some Kobe shit because you already know the drill. You know what practice is. You know what this is, what that is. You know all the plays you can run. Like I said, from the ground up. And that's where a lot of my focus is like throughout the day. I think, okay, how can I better my business? How can I market myself? You know, how can I do this? How can I reach that demographic of fans or this area geographically? Like, who do I know there? What blogs, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where I spend a lot of my time. I try to balance it between creating and marketing, promoting, and distributing and selling what I do. You know what I mean?
So, as an artist and Venus, that's the only thing you're focusing on right now, and trying to perfect or meet to the top. You know, what can we expect in the future from you? What's going on with Pawz in the future? Say 3, 4, 5 months from now.
My album. Like, my album is it's my main focus musically, like I said, as a company. I think that's gonna be pretty much like my introduction, because a lot of the music I had did before was kind of like, yo, I'm here, like trying to get attention. Like, yo, I'm here. First mixtape I did, nobody gave me beats, nobody gave a fuck. Second one I did, I started getting beats from people, you know. And then now I'm working with producers who actually produce. They don't just make a beat and give you a beat CD. Like, they sit there with you and they want you to change your tone and they want you to change your delivery and, you know, shit like that. Give more character here. My focus is the album because I feel like it's going to be a proper introduction to the college level. I don't feel like I'm when I say pro, I'm about to say pro. I'm not at the pro level, but when I say pro, I'm thinking of like a Wu, like a Gangstar, you know, like a Psycho Run, you know what I mean? That's pro to me. I gotta get my shit right, business-wise and even crafting songs. So I don't ever feel like I know everything, and I'm not comfortable. I don't feel like, okay, I'm the top-ranked fighter now, and I always will be. Nah, like I'm ready to defend my belt and take his belt and take his and beat this challenger and whatever. I gotta be ready for that. So the album is a focus right now.
You know, once again, back into the future thing, you say you're working with producers now, people who are pretty well established to let you know where you need to perfect their craft. You know, as far as delivery, who do you have in mind that you want to work with that's within the same capability?
DJ Premier, Static Selecta, Ninth Wonder. I mean, there's a lot of people as far as producers go. Of course, Dre, like that's everybody. For them, I think it's kind of awkward because like they never really gave. Because I'm not Puerto Rican, I'm Mexican. So like they never really gave a Mexican from LA a shot to actually rock on their beats. I'm not saying for any other reason, you know, whatever, but maybe they never heard nobody that was worth it. They never heard nobody that was dope or whatever. I would like to be that person. So if given an opportunity, I'm gonna rock a Primo record. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to make it like Boom. I'm gonna try to make it like some gangster shit. I'm gonna try to, you know, be within that caliber musically. Like, just don't go off of how I look and go off of what I'm doing on the mic. I would like to work with producers like that. You know what I'm saying?